Hey Aries, we're going to do your weekly reading for May 5th through the 11th. Sorry, it's a little late. And this is for Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising for May 5th through the 11th. This is a general reading for Aries. What can you let go of right now to set yourself free? And I'm going to do a 3-card spread real quick before I start with the Osho Zen Tarot. Aries, May 5th through the 11th. For your past, we have suppression. So you're probably going through a little bit of suppressed, like where you're suppressing your emotions, suppressing your feelings and fears and everything. And all that does is just keep you binded in your mind and locked up, and it creates cracks and blocks and discomfort, back pains, everything like that. Just, you know, allowing yourself to channel that energy or self-express yourself helps a lot. And then right now, for your current situation, we have morality. This is the Queen of Clouds. So you might be dealing with the, you know, rigid rules and expectations of society, or you might be breaking that and creating your own strong opinions and strong morals, and just being strong in those. But we'll see how all of this plays out and get some clarity. And then for, these cards. So then you have the Queen of Clouds and the King of Clouds. So we have morality and we have control. So this is like, you know, very rigid and sharp and, you know, down to business. And then we have, you know, in your recent past, so this, you might be self-preserving, you know, because you were suppressing a lot of emotions, and it just kind of like boiled over. And to self-preserve, you might have, we'll clarify all of this, you might have found yourself in a position where you're just, you know, cutting, you know, getting rigid, getting a little bit like taking no shit, I'm in control. But yeah, control is in your future position. So we'll clarify all of this. I'm going to do a 5-card spread with the Shadowscapes deck real quick for you. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. May 5th to the 11th for Aries. And for your current situation, we have 8 of Cups in reverse. So you might be tempted to maybe leave something behind. You might be having a bit of lack of patience with someone or something. And it's just, yeah. You want to leave the situation and it's kind of like run away. Take what you can and run away. It feels like you're just drifting away. You could also be returning home, like to your parents' home. Let's see. For your recent past, we have Queen of Wands in reverse. So this might be someone a little bit impulsive. This doesn't have to be you. This can be someone in your environment, and we'll clarify later. But this could be someone that's a little bit controlling and impulsive, and you could also be having conflict with someone super controlling, and they could be like project someone that projects a lot, but we'll clarify this. This could also be you, so just bear that in mind. And then for your abilities this week, we have 7 of Pentacles in reverse. So a lot of blocks here, but with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, you might be just avoiding responsibility right now. Avoiding the responsibility to find a way to release these emotions and express them. Or you might be avoiding responsibility in a relationship or whatever, but we'll clarify all of this. And then for your love, passions, yeah, all of these cards are in reverse. For your love, passions, interests, we have the Queen of the Queen of Pentacles. And the Queen of Pentacles is like, she might be a little bit overly dependent and mismanaging, like, you know, like an overly controlling mother, or, you know, someone just like clinging to someone else a little bit, and misusing their love and power. And then for another upside down card, for your outcome, we have the Three of Swords in reverse. So there's like a mitigated pain, kind of like, you know, you guys might both be in the same position. If this is a relationship, you guys both might be in the same position where you're not wanting to budge your positions, but you're also understanding of the fact that the other person doesn't want to budge, and you know why. And you both might be like, oh, well, this hurts, but maybe we should see other people, take a break, or, you know, whatever. This could also mean like a business relationship, or, you know, however it resonates. Just don't apply it where you feel it doesn't belong. You know more than I do. Can I clarify for Aries, Queen of Wands in reverse for the recent past? Okay, so I have the Queen of Wands in reverse and the Queen of Wands again. Yeah, someone is, especially with this suppression card, someone's suppressing their fears, their insecurities, their feelings, all of it, and then projecting it and becoming a little volatile. That doesn't have to be you, but it could be you. Please clarify Queen of Wands and suppression, recent past. And it caused a lot of conflict and competitiveness, and it was very, very, very unnecessary. Eight of Cups in reverse. Eight of Cups in reverse for current situation. Yeah, you feel like, you know, all that work that you put into something, all that, you know, sowing the seeds, watering it, whether it be love or work or whatever, it doesn't feel like it's turning out the way you would. And this is another we have two Seven of Pentacles, so it's like disappointment and wanting to like kind of retreat and run away. And it's slow. It was a slow realization, I think. It was a slow realization, but it was a clear one, I feel like. And I believe, you know, what you believed to be, perhaps you're thinking about entering a divorce, and you might have before thought it was morally wrong, but that thought has, you know, came crumbling down, you know, because the crown didn't fit. And for your life, there's a new beginning. And you are, or you were possibly clinging to these old morals that didn't serve you, because they kept you, see how these bars are? They kept you from the vibrant life outside of it. So you might have felt bound to someone or something, and you put a lot of work into it, and you were clinging to the fact that this is going to work out, this is going to work out, this is going to work out, and you were suppressing your own emotions, and it just maybe caused a lot of tension in the relationship or situation. And you're focusing on your work now. Seven of Pentacles in reverse for the outcome for Aries. Seven of Pentacles in reverse, please. Yeah, so whatever you're feeling unsure of, whatever you're feeling a little bit like, if you're refusing your responsibilities to heal, or, you know, work, or wherever your responsibilities lie, if you're refusing to do that, it keeps you from your fortune, and it keeps you from this new cycle, and it keeps you tied to this Tower moment. So if you don't take on the responsibility to move on and live life fully and with full totality, then you keep yourself from your fortune and keep yourself in the Tower moment where things are just constantly falling apart. It feels like you'll gain control, though, because this was in your future. You will gain control. Please clarify abilities. So when you choose to take the swords that you need and walk away, when you choose that, when you choose to, you know, walk away, I mean, leave the troubles behind, that's when this celebration and this possible reconciliation with whoever or whatever this is. But when you go away and go clear your water, take the responsibility to go clear your water, that's when this can come in. This harmonious, friendly energy, and that's going to be your ability this week. Going off and taking responsibility for yourself, for your life, or whatever, wherever it is in your life, when you take it upon yourself to move on and clear your water, that's when this can come in. Can I clarify Queen of Pentacles in reverse for love, passions, interest? Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so someone was like overdoing it, like dependent, mismanaging, like a overprotective mom kind of. It doesn't have to be a mom, but like that kind of thing. That caused like someone having to like constantly feel on the edge and like feel like they have to be ready for conflict at any time and watch their back, because they might just be like too much. I don't know, let's see. Yeah, too much toxicity, too much clinging, too much like unhealthy attachment in love, passions, interests. This could be like work, or, you know, whatever, however it applies. This could also be, of course, a relationship. I have the King of Pentacles for the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So when you regain your grounding and become more reliable and less clinging, you know, that's when people don't run. Okay, so when you regain your grounding and become reliable and stable within yourself and fulfill responsibilities, that's when celebration, possible marriage can come in, something really stable and solid, really solid, and clarity, lots of clarity. Because right now when you're working off of ego and off of suppressed feelings and emotions, it clouds it, and you're basically drinking from muddy water and poisoning yourself. Can I clarify the Three of Swords in reverse, please? Three of Swords in reverse for the outcome, please, for Aries. I have the Chariot and the Five of Cups. Okay, so with the Three of Swords in reverse, you know, that kind of like peaceful split or time apart, or, you know, that it hurts, it does hurt, it's heartbreaking, but it seems like, you know, equal on both points. That's going to really propel you both into some kind of like understanding of polarity over duality. Like, if this person's a turd one day, then now they're going to be really nice soon, right? You know what, that's a really bad example. But you're moving, when you take some time to like let yourself heal, both of you, or, you know, whether it's a work relationship, whatever, that's when you are propelled towards the right path, you know? And with the Five of Cups, it's like you can finally move away. With the Chariot, you're moving away from the grief, sorrow, and mourning for, you know, that mourning, that really sorrowful type of energy. But yeah, it's when you take responsibility for your emotions and your feelings and everything like that, what you're going to do this week, you're going to regain control and become your full self again. That's when you can get this really awesome, stable, loving, harmonious relationships with friends, family. You could be collaborating with others artistically or what have you. Outcome, please. Whoa, that's way too many, but we'll try. So I got when you clear your water and you let yourself heal, the High Priestess will show you the way, because you have her inside of you. You have the intuition to guide you, and then you can begin to make new plans with either a new love or a new business, whatever, and then you can really see clearly and become efficient, and juggling will become much more easy for you. Not easy, but you'll be able to juggle your love and your passions and your emotions. You'll be able to flow. It'll be so nice. Don't suppress your feelings, I know. One card for Aries, please. 30, rabbit. 30, rabbit in reverse. So if you're into numerology, I would check that out. It is in reverse. Fear, yeah. So you might be suppressing a lot of fear of loss, fear of, you know, whatever. The paralyzed feeling which rabbit experiences when being stalked is the rabbit in the contrary position. This can indicate a time to wait for the forces of the universe to start moving again. It could also indicate the need to stop and take rest. It would also say that it's time to reevaluate the process you are undergoing and rid yourself of any negative feelings, barriers, or duress. You cannot have your influence felt until you've rearranged the way of seeing the present set of circumstances. There is always a way out of any situation, because the universal force does move on. Yeah, the Chariot. Burrow into a safe place and nurture yourself. Release the fears until it's time again to move into the pasture. Clear of prowlers who want a piece of your juicy energy. So yeah, like as Aries, you're very radiant. Everyone wants to be around you, and it kind of seems like it sucks you dry a little bit, because there's a beginning and end to all things, and when you let yourself experience this cycle, that's when the fortune can come. But when you're suppressing the cycle and the emotions and all of that, you start to crack and feel bound, and just, for an Aries, that's not good. You guys need to burn. You need to burn fiery and hot and passionately, even if that means crying a little bit. So I hope that helped, and have a wonderful week.